Good morning, my dear students. The four main properties of metals are metallic luster, malleability, ductility, and hardness. These are four main properties of metals. Can you think about some more properties of metals? Metal utensils are used for cooking. Why are they used for cooking? Which energy is used for cooking? Yes, heat energy is used for cooking. And metal utensils are good conductor of heat. They provide even heat to the utensils. Do you know two best conductor of heat? They are silver and copper, whereas mercury and lead are the bad conductor of heat. Electric wires are also made up of metals. Why? It is because they are good conductor of electricity. If we have a battery and a bulb connected to it, you will see that bulb will glow as they are good conductor of electricity. They are coated with rubber. This rubber act as insulator which protect us from electric shock. Do you know any other property of metals? What happens when we strike metal to a hard surface? Can you hear sound produced by metals? Yes, this is because the property of metals, that is sonorous, means metal produce sound by striking against a hard surface. Do you know the properties of nonmetals? The properties of nonmetals are just opposite to metals. For example, carbon, iodine, sulfur, they don't have luster. They are brittle in nature. Brittle means they can't be changed into sheets or wires. Nonmetals can also be gases like oxygen and hydrogen, whereas carbon and solid. Do you know any non-metal which is in liquid state? Yes, bromine. Bromine is the non-metal which is in liquid state. Non-metal, they don't produce sound when strike to the surface. They are also bad conductor of electricity. It is easy to differentiate between metals and non-metals on the basis of physical properties. Mercury, which is a metal, exists in liquid state, whereas bromine, which is a non-metal, which is also exist in liquid state. Then, how can we differentiate between these two on the basis of physical properties? We can say that all metals are in solid except mercury, whereas all non-metals are in solid or gases except bromine. There are some more exceptions that break physical appearance of metals and non-metals. For example, gallium and cesium, they melt at very low melting point. Similarly, iodine is a non-metal but it has property of metals. Example, luster, which is the property of metals. Next example is carbon, which is a non-metal but its other form, graphite and diamond, which come from carbon, known as allotropes. The allotrope of carbon, that is diamond, which is hardest substance, has high melting point and high boiling point. These are the properties of metals, but it is a non-metal. Do you think it is easy to differentiate between matters and non-matters on the basis of physical property? There is another way to differentiate between matters and non-matters on the basis of chemical properties that we studied in higher classes, that are the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. This is all about the metals and non-metals.